and you can also post pictures. All right. So my name is Annie, and I am a co-founder of the Team Boom coaching group. And I'm going to talk a little bit about what we actually do as Beachbody coaches. So I'm going to share a slide, and then I'm going to go into basically a little bit more about myself, and then also a little bit about what we do on our team and what we do on a daily basis as coaches. So here we go. All right. All right. So about the coaching opportunity. So as you can see that we are a very, very tight group coaching team. We come from all backgrounds. Everybody is from all across the United States, from Canada. Most people have met through friends, family, or they might have met each other through social media. Up in the upper left-hand corner, that is actually my mom, my dad, my brother, and my sister. My mom, who is I'm not going to say her age, but she's in her mid-50s, and she was the one who actually got me into the coaching. I'm just going to make sure that, there we go. And my brother is a 2-time elite coach, and he is a CPA. Hold on. I'm just having some technical difficulties. I'm sorry. I just want to make sure that you guys can hear me. If Ashley Coyne is on the call, can you send me a message and make sure that you can hear me? Okay, perfect. All right, we're going to get going then. Back to my slide. All right, here we go. So I'm going to give you a little bit of background about myself and how I actually got involved in the coaching. So my name is Annie Wallace, and I'm a diamond coach. I'm a mom of 2 boys. So I have a son who is 5, and Will, who it says 2 there, but he actually just turned 3 on Tuesday. I'm a former teacher, so I'm a publisher's representative. So prior to coaching, I had no background knowledge at all in health or fitness. And as you can see in my after photo of my son, I had a lot of weight to lose. And that's basically how I sort of got into coaching. I started with the program P90X after I had my first son, John, when he was about 2 years old. And I was working really long hours. I worked about 50 hours a week, and I was always on the road, and my husband was working really long hours, and my nutrition was poor. And, I just didn't have a lot of time. I had no idea about any of the programs or any at-home fitness workouts. I've never done them before. The first workout that I actually got was P90X, and that was something that my brother gave my husband, Chuck, who's next to Will there in the waterfall. And he brought it home, and literally I think that it sat on our desk for a good 2 years before we actually dusted it off and picked it up and inserted it into the DVD player. And the person that actually motivated me to do that was my coach, who is my mom. Her and my dad in their 50s decided to complete P90X before my brother's wedding, and they lost about 20 pounds. So here we are, my husband and I, in our low, we were both 20, 24, 25. We had a baby. We were working really long hours. We both packed on about 20 pounds. We weren't working out. We didn't have time to go to the gym, although we did have a gym membership, and we just found ourselves off track. And our parents really got us back on track with testing out the program. So that's sort of how I got into the coaching opportunity, and how I was introduced to the coaching opportunity was through my coach, who's my mom. I'm going to take this off the thing here. Hold on one second. I'm going to let you all see my face. All right. Okay. So after I had my second, when I was 8 months pregnant with my second son, Will, I was laid off from the company that I was with for a very long time, about 5 years. And at that time, they gave me 2 months notice. So basically, they told me the day that I delivered my son would also be my last day in my career. And that was January 20th of 2012. So going into that date, I was so excited to have my son Will, but I was also feeling a little lost. I had now lost half of my income. I had two beautiful boys at home, but I knew that I needed to get back out into the workforce. And I sort of fell into this depression of what do I do now for my family? What do I do about myself? And I packed on another probably 15 pounds on top of the weight from my second pregnancy. So I was about up to 170 after April of 2012. And that's when my coach reached out to me again, who is my mother, and she was very persistent. And she just said, Andrea, I really think that you should try to maybe think about coaching. And I really wanted absolutely nothing to do with it. I was a teacher. I was busy. I had kids. I pretty much had every excuse known to man that I couldn't do this. And there's no way that anyone was going to listen to me because I was at my all-time heaviest weight that I had ever been at. And, my mom just said, I really think that people can relate to you. And I think that this is something that you need to do for yourself and I'll help you get started. So we started a little Facebook group. It was maybe 10 people in there. And I got the program Turbo Fire and P90X. And I didn't yet try Shakeology. And within the first month, I started to see improvements in myself, just not so much physically yet, but emotionally. I was just happier. I was doing something for myself. I was able to literally put my kids on the side and put in my workout and be able to do a 30-minute workout and build endorphins and feel better. And slowly within 2 months, I got about 10 pounds off. And I started to kind of share and talk about what I was doing through just talking to my friends, posting on social media that I had this free group and I was, doing the programs. Have you ever heard about P90X or Turbo Fire? And most everybody had heard about that. And I was sort of doing it that way, gradually, step by step, going into the coaching. I didn't jump in all at once. I was pretty nervous about it. I was really had no idea where to start. And about 9 months into my coaching, I had developed a following. I had people that were interested in coaching. I had people that really wanted to join our challenge group. And that all came from me kind of stepping out of my comfort zone and sort of sharing what I was doing to help myself and my family and just get back on track. And along the way, I was helping other people as well that wanted to just join my free fitness group. So in about a year, I lost 35 pounds with the programs and drinking Shakeology every day. I was talking about that. And that's kind of how I got started. So if you're thinking, you're not at your all-time, your perfect weight, if you're thinking that you've never fully completed a Beachbody workout, if you're thinking that you've never actually tried Shakeology yet, if you have somebody that's saying, you can't do this because you've never done any of those things, I'm pretty much here because I had one person that believed in me, and that was my coach. She really said that you can do this, you just have to believe in yourself first. And I think that's one of the biggest things that a lot of people that want to try this opportunity, as they think that they have to have everything perfect before they start. But really, people resonate with you when you're sharing your journey and just being real and honest with people that you're failing. You had a cheat meal. You're not perfect. You're struggling. And that's sort of how our team is so connected, is because our challenge groups are really help people that need to lose weight, that never done these programs, and our coaches, we all do that together. All right, so I'm going to share my screen here and go into the next part of the coaching. All right. Let me get on the screen here. Bear with me. My mouse is being funny. Bring this up. Okay. All right, so what is Beachbody coaching? I sort of talked a little bit about, how I got involved and how my coach got me started. And I think that's a pretty fair way to say that a lot of people hear about this opportunity. They've sort of heard somebody that's done it. They've heard about P90X, they've heard about T25, but they've never, and somebody's introduced them to the coaching, but they don't know exactly what it is. So Beachbody's mission is to help people achieve a healthy and fulfilling life. It was founded in 1998 by Carl Deichler and John Congdon. And originally it was a direct marketing company, and they did everything through direct sales, meaning there was no coaching network. It was basically everything was done right through infomercials, which I'm sure you've seen P90X and infomercials all over the TV and internet. And that's something that Beachbody, that's the original way that they started. They created P90X, Insanity, Turbo Fire, Chalene, Extreme, 21-Day Fix, Les Mills Pump. And that many of these programs have been around for a very long time, and they've gone on to develop many more programs as well. They created the coaching network about five years ago. And one of the ways that they created it was they have a website, and it's teambeachbody.com. And they had on there just a message board of people that were doing these programs, and they would be messaging each other back and forth, sort of like how we message on Facebook or text message. And they found that people that were in these groups were, people that were actually doing the programs, they were staying connected, and they were getting better results, and they were sharing, their successes with finishing the first couple of weeks of P90X. And they really saw a huge, huge opportunity to open up the doors of coaching and real life people talking about this. And that's kind of how they started the entire coaching business. So Beachbody is a MLM company. It's a network marketing company, which means you can earn through direct sales, and you can also earn through team sales. So a lot of what we do as coaches is based on ourselves doing a little bit of sharing what we're doing with our customers, and then we have a huge team that's also supporting each other. And now I'm going to go into a little bit about that, and I'm going to stop my screen share so you can see my face again. All right, there we go. All right, so I'm going to talk a little bit about what we do on a daily basis. So as coaches, you do not have to be fully on social media. There's so many different ways that you can coach. Beachbody gives us an amazing platform of creating all these programs that I just talked about that are, multi-million-dollar programs with top trainers, and their nutrition is top notch. They spend millions of dollars every single year with the marketing and the product development that goes into these. So as coaches, we're given a platform with all these tools, with a website, and we can really use coaching in any way that we feel. We can do it through talking to people about it, just like I did, like my mom did with me, that she got results, lost 20 pounds. She shared that with me. I shared that to my girlfriends. I found other people on social media. But the biggest thing that we do is we form challenge groups on Facebook. And the way that we do that is our team of coaches will start a challenge group. So we have one that's starting February 2nd. And everybody who purchases a challenge group, a challenge pack, which is basically any program of your choice. So 21-Day Fix, P90X, Insanity, T25, Max 30, any program of your choice paired with their nutrition and a full month supply of Shakeology. And the coach who invites them into that challenge group, all of us coaches will run that challenge group together. So there could easily be 20 coaches running one challenge group. And then everyone might have, one customer. Some people will have 10 customers. It just depends on, who they invite to that specific challenge group. And we run that challenge group together. So we have motivational quotes. We have accountability partners. We have a daily thread every day that's saying, Tuesday, what was your workout? What were your struggles? When are you going to work out? Did you get your workout in? What was some of your clean eating? Where did you struggle today? How is Shakeology helping you? What kind of sweets do you feel that you're not craving anymore, or salts? So really, it's an entire network of people wanting to get results and in the same boat. A lot of times when people get a gym membership, it's just relying on you to get to the gym, but you might not have somebody, did you stay on track with your nutrition? How are you doing? Nobody's there to keep you accountable. So we also do fun things like post funny pictures. We share sweaty selfies. We do a Flex Friday. So we make it fun, and we make it so that people want to be in that group and they want to get the results because of the community that we're developing within there. So if you were thinking about joining our team, you don't have to create a challenge group right away. You would just invite, you would do the challenge group with us, and then you would invite people that wanted to join. So that's how we all learn. That's how I learned. Really, we are just a vehicle to help people, get to where they want to go, where they want to get from losing, that 20 pounds. That's a big goal for people. So if we can break it down and keep them consistent in these challenge groups, it will help people really stick to their goals. The other thing is we do free challenge groups. So a lot of people, we do not sell anything. I don't think I've ever sold a product. I share exactly how these programs and Shakeology has really genuinely changed my life to going from 170 pounds, now losing 30 pounds, and not only losing 30 pounds, but keeping it off for 2 years. We share how many other people on our team, I could name many people, coaches, customers that have lost 10 to 15 pounds during our 21-day fix, how they're keeping it off, how they want to be coaches now because they feel that coaching keeps them accountable. So you're going to find that coaching on our team is so many different people. We have teachers, we have doctors, we have pharmacists, we have engineers. Heck, my grandma's 90 years old. She's a coach. We have stay-at-home moms. We have dads, stay-at-home dads. We have engineers. We have CPAs. I was a former teacher. We have people from all over the United States, all over Canada, from all spectrums that are coaches. So that's what we do on a daily basis, is just form these challenge groups. We keep each other accountable, motivated, and that really, really helps people get those results, because that's sort of what we do on a daily basis, is help people. And that's how this business is set up. If you help people, then you're going to hit all the goals that you want. Let me go back to this slideshow here. I'm just going to do a little flip flop. All right. So these are going on to, I want to show these slides because I want to show you how amazing this company and how this company's growth is growing on a consistent basis over the past several years. So this is starting in 1999, 2007, they launched the coaching opportunity. Since that was launched, they went on to launch Shakeology. They went on to launch Les Mills Pump, Les Mills Combat. 21-Day Fix is probably one of their biggest, most successful programs. They have the 21-Day Fix Extreme coming out in a couple of days. And I love this slide because it really shows you the growth and revenue of the Team Beachbody itself. So, so the products really are speaking for themselves, because you can see the revenue growth over the years. The programs that Team Beachbody customers are growing the revenue every single year because there's no shortage in customers, and they're seeing that their product lines are just growing and growing. And there's so many people that are jumping on board with these programs because they genuinely work. And you can see that just from them growing themselves from 8 million into $475 million projected just in revenue from customers. So there's thousands of customers, and you know, they're seeing customers come in at a very, very rapid pace. And that's where us coaches really come into play. So the Team Beachbody Coach Growth has gone from 40 coaches in 2007 to 225,000 coaches in 2014, and that's projected. But they are seeing that this is really, really good news, because more coaches are joining every year to support the many customers that they're seeing come into the company. So it's fairly still a young company, and you can look it up on the Better Business Bureau. It's an A+ rating, and they just hit $1 billion, which is pretty awesome. And one of the reasons why Beachbody is so successful is because just what I was talking about with our challenge groups is that it has a full unique system of what makes it work. So it's fitness, it's nutrition, it's peer support, which is a huge component of where we come in. And then it also offers the coaches rewards and recognition for helping people. These are just some before and after photos. So I'm going to go into, you know, what is a coach and what a coach should not be. And I'm going to share my face again for this. Here we go. Okay. All right. So a coach, it can be, I just went over, can be so many different things. You don't have to have the perfect body. You don't have to have be at your ideal weight. You don't have to have a specific job title. As I mentioned before, we have so many different people on our team, and I think that's what makes it unique. As long as you yourself are using the programs and you're sharing that you're using them and how it's making you feel, that really is the best way of how you're going to start to build your Beachbody business. So a few things that a coach isn't is we're not fitness experts. So we don't have any specific nutrition or fitness background. We're not personal trainers. We're not salespeople. A lot of people, you know, you really should be sharing about what we're doing. You're committed to being proof of the product. You want other people to succeed, and you want them to hit their goals. You have drinking Shakeology, using the programs, improving ourselves, and basically just a normal person that on a Friday maybe wants to have a beer or have a burger sometimes, and that's completely fine. And that's what I think a lot of people relate to, is people that are just normal everyday people. And that's why I think our team is so successful. So that's the next thing I'm going to talk a little bit about, is our specific team, Team Boom. All right. I'll just talk instead of showing this slide. So Team Boom. So the way that Beachbody works is Beachbody is an umbrella. So Beachbody is a huge network of, you know, you can be of coaches. We developed Team Boom about 2.5 years ago. We had 5 coaches on our team, and now we have almost 1,500 coaches that have joined us as Team Boom coaches. And one of the reasons why we are so successful with growing our team and our customers is because we have such a wide background of what I just talked about, many different people, but we also have a very successful system. So if you decide to join our team, we have new coach training documents. So we show all of our new coaches how to get started right. And we do that as a team. So if you were to join us with another coach, you would still hear from me and, you know, the other coaches on our team. We have a private coach group, and we all literally within a minute, if you have a question, someone's going to be there to answer your question. So we have systems of exactly what to say to customers, you know, how to branch out about that you just became a coach. And we really have an in-depth organization, meaning that not just myself is seeing success, but other people on our team are also seeing success with growing their income and growing their own coach teams. So leading people and helping other coaches that come into our network become successful, because that is a huge part about this is the different ways to earn are you want your coaches on your team to be successful. If somebody is, I have many coaches that I started with, and they've gone on to form their own coach groups, and they've gone on to lead their own challenge groups, and they've gone on to replace their, part of their income, or be able to pay off their student loans, be able to pay for childcare, be able to go on vacations. And those are things that you want your other coaches to have, because our success really is the success of our other coaches. So when you join our team, we show you exactly how we form our challenge groups, exactly what we say to our customers, exactly how you get started, exactly how you could help train somebody on your team. And we do that together as a team. So a few ways to earn as a coach is right away when you join, you can earn through challenge pack commissions. So if somebody wanted to join our challenge group February 2nd, the customer would order a challenge pack through you because you were the one that introduced them to it, and you would earn between a $40 and $70 commission, which is pretty awesome. And you might have 5 or 6 people that want to join your challenge. You might have people that want to join your challenge in March and April. So we really have an umbrella of how Beachbody works is we call it the Success Club. So Success Club 5 is basically how the entire Beachbody business is formed. So basically in a calendar month of February, if you help 3 people with a challenge pack, you are earning commissions yourself. And then Beachbody is going to also give you customers when you hit that next rank in your coaching, in coaching. So let's say, for example, that you see myself or some other people, or your coach, or you see people going on these cruises, and we're earning. Let's say, for example, I've gone to Disney World. I've gone on the cruise. A bunch of people on our team has won a cruise to the Caribbean. I'm going to Cancun with my husband. And to an all-inclusive. So Beachbody is paying for me and my husband to go to Cancun. Many people on our team are also going to Cancun and bringing their significant other, or bringing a guest with them. And those are all things that Beachbody rewards us as coaches, because we have hit that 1 month mark of helping 3 people per month with a challenge pack and in a challenge group. So it's really, really simple. So next year is going to be another cruise, and the way that we would earn that as coaches is we would help 3 people per month with a challenge pack, joining our challenge, getting results, and then Beachbody rewards us on top of the commission that we earn with these rewards of cruises, and we get to go to Nashville, which is their big summit. We get to work out with their personal trainers. We've got Las Vegas. We do our team in general. We have a team boom retreat. So we do that usually in the fall. So we get to all meet each other, people that we've met through social media. We all, we'll meet up. We went to Florida this year. We do training together. We do workouts together. And it's a lot of fun. We've met some of our best friends through these events, Beachbody giving us and rewarding us and giving us that opportunity to go to. You get into an atmosphere of like-minded people that are doing the same programs as you and are very passionate about, because they've lost the weight and they're now doing this as part-time, and they're earning income from it, and it's their business. So it's really, really cool. Those trips are probably my favorite. And even my husband, who wanted absolutely nothing to do with the coaching when I first started, he now is begging me to take him to Cancun, and he loved when I took him on the cruise, and he's met a lot of people on my coaching team because of this opportunity. So the other way that you earn is obviously through building a team of coaches, and we have a system for that. So we have on Team Boom exactly how you would build a team of coaches, and we all help each other with do that. But basically, the way that multi-level marketing works is we, as a team, help each other grow one team, and you as yourself start to grow your other team. So I'll give you an example of a reason why this is not a pyramid. So many people have this stigma of a pyramid. So first of all, when I got started, my husband and I had no idea what a pyramid was, and we had absolutely no idea what a multi-level marketing was. I was in direct sales, so I didn't know anything about team or how that was, how that business model was. I just knew that in direct sales, I needed to hit a certain quota, and if I didn't hit that certain quota, then I was in trouble and it had nothing to do with anybody else. So first of all, pyramid is illegal, and it's something where a pyramid is where people are just signing up and there's no product being distributed. So there's no goods being sold back and forth. So that is what a pyramid is. Multi-level marketing is when you are in business for yourself, but you're not in business by yourself. So there's a product being distributed. Obviously, we have the top $1 million products, P90X, Shakeology, Insanity. The best thing about Beachbody is that I think that it's the names, it's the brand. You can say P90X and somebody has heard about it, used it, their brother did it, their sister did it, or their cousin. They might have not ever tried it, but they know what it is. They know that it works, and they've seen infomercials and products. So we are backed by a business that is $1 billion business now. So obviously products are being distributed. We're purchasing Shakeology, customers are purchasing Shakeology, they're purchasing the programs. They're bringing in customers. So Beachbody spends millions of dollars in bringing in customers constantly, and they're giving us customers constantly so that we can help them on top of the people that we're helping. So there's tons of things that are being distributed in a multi-level marketing company. And it's been around, multi-level marketing has been around for almost 100 years. And the way that why I love this, and I think I'm so passionate about coaching, is because I've been in direct sales for 5 years and I hated it. It was a platform that I really, really didn't like. I didn't like that I had to hit a certain quota. I didn't like that I had to, sell. And if I was doing a little bit better than, my teammates, that they were like, you need to bring it down so that we don't look as bad. And in that industry, that's sort of what turned me off. With coaching and the team, multi-level marketing, it's all about your team. And you don't have to hit a sales quota. You don't have to, hit a certain number every single month. It's all about your business and what you want to do with it. You're really the CEO of your own company. You can work as little or you can work as much as you want. You are your own boss. Your team is just there to help support you and give you all these resources that helped many people on our team hit a 6-figure income. So it's a complete team effort. So you don't have to use any of the systems that Team Boom puts together, but a lot of coaches do, and because they work. So that's kind of a little bit about the platform of how you can earn. Obviously, the focus of how you're going to get to that level and taking it one day at a time is through the challenge groups and really being a product of the product, just sharing what you're doing, helping people through those free fitness groups, helping people through our challenge groups, and helping people get results so that they're passionate about these programs and these products. And most often than not, some people more likely will join as coaches because they want the 25% discount, which I forgot to mention, that we get a 25% discount on all the products. So a lot of people will say, I'm going to get to this amount of weight to join, but you get a 25% discount. So even if you just want to be a customer who gets that 25% discount on your Shakeology or the program. You can still be a coach for that reason. And I have many coaches, including, I think I mentioned my grandma who's 90. She is a coach because she loves Shakeology and she wants the discount. Why not? And she's getting everything that she needs through that meal replacement of nutrition, probiotics, antibiotics, everything that's provided in Shakeology. All right, let me see. What else do I have on here? I'm trying to answer all the questions that everybody always has. So let me just share the screen here. I have a couple more things on here. All right, I think I went over that. Some other benefits of being a coach is you can set your own work hours. You can focus on working your business part-time or full-time, which I'm going to go into because a lot of people are working full-time, and I'm going to share a little bit about how I got started working full-time. You can share your passion and attract people. So the time commitment is a big question that I usually get. And usually I'd say you can really work this business as little or as much as you want. So I was working 50 hours when I started at my other full-time job, and I had 2 kids at home. So I would do a power hour, which is basically I would do, inviting other people, sharing about my journey, and following up with my customers, and I would sort of do that, here and there throughout the day, and it compiled to about an hour. So I usually did most of it in person, or I did most of it through social media and Facebook. And a lot of, so that's another way. And we would put together a schedule for you if you are working full time of exactly what you need to do in the shortest amount of time possible to get the best results with your business in the long term, based on you working full time and also having opportunity to do this. One of the things that, my brother said to me when, I'm going to stop this for a second. You can see my face. My brother said to me when I was working full time and had my kids and many other people on our team that are working full time, is that this really is your business, and it will afford you more time in the future. And I really didn't understand what he meant by that, but now I really do, because at the time when I was working full time, I never really got to see my kids. It was very difficult for me to pick them up and from preschool at 6 o'clock and have them fall asleep at 6:30, and I really didn't have that quality time with them. What Beachbody can do for you is, if you work this business part-time in the future, it will afford you more time. There's a girl on our team, her name is Michelle Phillips, and she has been a coach for 2 years now. She works full-time, and then she also worked a part-time job. And that part-time job, she was working about 10 to 15 hours on top of her full-time job. And she was able to leave that part-time job because of the Beachbody opportunity, because it freed her up time, because she was able to earn income and be able to leave that part-time job. And now she has more time to do the things that she really loves to do, which is coaching and, staying, being with her boyfriend more and traveling and having, more income to pay off her student loans. And I don't know if Michelle's on this call, but those are just some of the things that she was going over with me the other day that I think is amazing, because, a lot of people have those student loans, and I did. They have those things that their full-time job right now, they're working a lot and they're getting paid a little. And Beachbody can provide you that extra income to help you pay off those, student loans, or go on a vacation with your family, or earn a vacation and for free with Beachbody, or be able to save up for a new house, pay for your kids' students, college funds. So all of those little things you can accomplish with Beachbody coaching. And I'm saying this because there's so many people on our team that are doing these things because they took the chance and they believed in themselves, because they loved, how these products and programs work. that they took that and they wanted to share that with other people, and they wanted a better life for themselves. They saw an opportunity and they took it without really knowing exactly, where it was going to take them. But that is how a lot of the coaches start, is they just don't know. They don't know exactly what to expect. And so I hope that I answered a lot of the questions that you had, and how this could maybe possibly fit into your structure and your family life. Not so that it would take away time, but it's so it can afford you time in the future to do all those things that you want to do for your family and for yourself. Let me see. I think I covered most everything. The commitments of coaching, time-wise, I went over it, that this is really your own, your own business. So you do as little as much as you want. Beachbody provides us with a with websites. So they give us 5 websites that are professionally done. So right away, you would be able to share your programs, your products, all of that. And then your customers or people that would go through you to get the programs and the products, and you would support them. And that's how you would get the 25% commission. So Beachbody, it's $15.95 to be a coach. $15.95, which is pretty crazy, because I don't even think you could get a pizza anymore for $15.95. And they give us basically the 5 websites. They take care of all the shipping, the handling, the inventory. They do a direct deposit commissions. So what we do is we basically direct our customers to our websites, and they order through there, and Beachbody takes care of everything else. And they really don't have to deal with any of that, shipping it to our house, which is wonderful. And then we just help and support the people get the results, stay motivated, and continue on with their fitness journey. For coaches, we get 25% off. So we get Shakeology for $97 a month, which is basically $3 a shake. So I have it for breakfast. I know a lot of our coaches have it for dinner. They have it for lunch. And in the long term, this has actually saved my husband and I, because he used to go out to eat every single day at lunch. And instead of going out and spending, $10, $12 on a salad, I don't even think you can get like a Happy Meal anymore for $3 or a latte. But he would just bring a shake with him, and for $3, it's a meal replacement. So to be a coach, it's breaks down to $3.50 a day to own your own business and have your Shakeology every single day as your meal, which is pretty crazy. For $3.50, you can have your own business and have your a meal for the day. And basically from there, if you do decide to join, you want to talk to your coach about the best way to come on board with our team. The best way that most coaches do it is they do it through a challenge pack. So basically a challenge pack is your choice of a fitness program, and it comes with a month's supply of Shakeology and the nutrition program, and they waive the one-time sign-up fee. So there's like a $40 sign-up fee of one time. And if you get a challenge pack, which is everything you need to start your business right away, or you get the fitness program of your choice and Shakeology for as little as $140, you can they waive that one-time sign-up fee. So if you're on this call and you've ever ordered a challenge pack in the past, maybe in October or September, or in the past couple of months, maybe you ordered one last week, you can sign up for free to be a coach. And they will, and that's all included with the challenge pack that you got. So that's another thing that Beachbody does for us coaches, just to, they guarantee this, is that anybody that signs up with a challenge pack, whether it's 3 months ago or, they've been a coach and they've been doing the challenge groups, and they come to you and they say they want to be a coach, then they can sign up for free because they got that challenge pack, which is pretty awesome. So that's pretty much the best way to sign up, but you can post in the events page, or you can personally message me or talk to your coach that invited you, and they can help you get started with that, so you can jump on board and go through the best options that would be for you. But really, this whole opportunity really is amazing. And it just shows by starting with 5 people on our coaching team to now over 1,500 people on our coaching team, because those people saw the benefit of the opportunity for themselves. They saw, that they wanted a better life for themselves, whether it was financially, physically. They wanted to earn those trips and pay off that debt, and they wrote down, their dreams and the ability to maybe one day leave their part-time job or, work part-time so that they can stay home with their kids. And all of those things are possible with this opportunity. I've seen so many team do that. And if you look on my website, which is anniewallace.com, there's a page that says testimonials, and it kind of shows different coaches and their experience with coaching and how they got started right, and how they've lost weight and how they're gaining financially. And so really it's just starting. That's probably the hardest part, and that was probably the hardest part for me, is taking that next step and writing down what you want for the future in the next 5 years, what your goals are, what your family's goals are, and taking that leap. If you have your husband sort of thinking, or your spouse or somebody that that why would you want to do this opportunity, then you really need to tell them that this is something that I want to do, and I want to do it for me. And I'll show you that I could be successful at it. Because if you believe that you can be successful at this, then you will be successful at this. And that's one of the things that I, had to say to my husband, because he did not want me to do this. He pretty much tried to talk me out of it for for 5 months. He thought, you need to focus on, and this. And I said, you know what, this is something that I really want to do for me. And I think I could be successful at it. And I want to take that opportunity. I want to see if I can go and do what all these other people are doing. Because if you meet the people that are doing this, they're regular, everyday people. My brother is a CPA, and he was able to leave his CPA job. And I think because I know him, and I realized that, if my brother can do it, then anybody can do it. And that goes for, if I can do it, anybody can do it. And so you really need to, write down any questions that you have, ask your coach questions, talk to other people who have done this, and gather all the information, and then make the choice for yourself. So I think that's, I've answered pretty much all the questions that I got. If you have more, post in the group, and I will be sure to help you answer them. I really, really appreciate your time jumping on here and learning more about what we do on the Team Boom coaching team. So thank you so much. I will post this recording so you can listen to it at a later date. So thank you guys. Have a great night, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.